I mean, there's so much going on in real estate right now that is so cool. And there's a couple new things in like virtual reality, and I'm one that embraces all this stuff. I love it, and the reason why I like this stuff so much is I think it is the future of where real estate's going to be. And a long time ago, I got one of those Meta Quests, which I was just wearing, and starting to do virtual tours in real estate. And now you have the Meta Quest that's out, and you also have the Apple Vision Pro that's out. And now all of the real estate companies are starting to develop apps where you can tour properties, you know, from wherever you're at, wearing one of these, walking through a house. I mean, it is incredible. Zillow has a really cool one called, it's the immersive one, and you're literally walking through the property. And so I've been a big believer in these 3D tours. I think, you know, during COVID, we were doing the 3D tours on all of our properties. And I think it's just, that's the future of real estate. And as all of these different services like Meta and Apple build out these things, the websites, the big portals like the Zillows and the Trulias and all those types of websites are building out and supporting that. And then they're also pushing those properties that have that content to the top of the list. So it's like a little bit more advertising. And it is really, really a cool way. I go through these properties, and we're doing it in two ways. Whenever we get a property that's distressed type property, a foreclosure, bank owned, distressed seller, we're doing a 3D tour on the property that way. Well, the reason why we're doing that is we want to get a good view of the property. But two, a lot of our clients live out of state. So they're not here local, but they want to tour a house. And the 3D tour, these are incredible. And if you look at it on your phone, it's fine. But if you put it on like a desktop screen or on a laptop screen, these are crystal clear. You can zoom in, really see a room of a house. And so when you're looking at foreclosure or distress type real estate, it's really nice. You get a good clear view of what you're getting into. But then once the property is all fixed up, cleaned up, now there's a new 3D tour that we need to have. And that's where I think the Meta and the Vision Pro are going to really come into play, is the consumer is going to have their headsets, and this is going to be happening. We all know it, and it's already happening. I'm already doing it. And literally touring these properties, you know, walking through each one of these houses and able to see pretty much everything and get a feel of what it is. The only thing I don't have is smell-o-vision in there, and once they get that, then we've got this all down pat. So you're never gonna have to see a house at that point. I don't even know if you're gonna have to buy a house. You could maybe live in a cardboard box and make it look like whatever you want and wear one of these headsets. But it really is cool stuff, and we're always trying to stay on that edge, because these big portals, like I said, Zillow and Trulia, they embrace this stuff. And they're also, if a realtor like us is using it, they're pushing those properties to the top, and people are seeing those properties before the other ones. And each one of the portals, they want to be sticky. They want people to keep coming back to their portal to go see properties. And so as long as the realtor is embracing it and using it, then the big portals, Zillow, Trulia, they're taking it, saying, hey, this person is using this data, let's get this to the top. And as a result, you end up getting your properties sold faster. So we're really using this in two ways. When we're buying them in the distressed, oh man, this 3D tour, this home looks horrible. And then we're using it once the property is all fixed up, cleaned up. Now we're marketing it all pretty and nice, and somebody could sit there and take like a virtual tour with one of the headsets on and literally walk through the property. So it really is just so cool. So whenever you're doing some searching or you check out any of our properties that we have when we get them in foreclosure, or we're listing them back on the MLS and getting them into Zillow and all those different websites, you'll notice all of our properties have these 3D tours. So it's a really, really cool thing. Just want to let you know that the technology is there. We're at the point where it feels like you're at a property minus the smell-o-vision. And on the distressed ones, You don't want smell-o-vision on those. So as always, check out our website, chaseforeclosure.com. Thanks.